Well, hey guys, here I am over in town, and I'm doing a little searching here, and I wanted to show you something a little surprising. I've been hunting in Park 1 mode and discriminating from about 50 and up. So I just found something in this hole. Let's take a look at it. So there we are. We found a dime in this hole. It was right down there. So below this was above it in the plug right there. And I know this would not ring up at all like the dime. And the dime was ringing up 85, 88, somewhere in that range. And above it was this, so I'm really surprised I found it. It went right through it, because that was in this part of the plug, and the dime was right down there where that plug would have come from. So, pretty impressive. Alright, well, let's keep hunting. Okay guys, so I just got my quarter right here. Found a dime right beside it in another plug right beside it, about 6 inches over. That's a 2009, so it's pretty modern, and I think there's more in there. Come on. Oh, there it is. Yeah, another quarter. That's not so old either. 1970, or new I should say, 1973, the horse Mountie quarter. That's cool. I wonder if there's anything more in there. Oh, yay, I'm onto the spill. There it is. Hey, another dime, and it's pretty modern. 2014. And that might be it. Alright. Well, my buddy's been over this area. Can't believe he missed it. Alright, I just got a shallow quarter. It was ringing up about 95. It's a 2009, which is pretty modern. A lot of times they ring up very jumpy, and I think that's why it's still here. Alright, well, on to the next. Alright, I'm on to it. I'm on to something cool here. Penny, nickel, and something else is still down there. Right through it there. Alright, so let's take a look at these two first. That's 1924. Right on. Let's see what this penny is. It's King George 1941. Super. Don't think there's any more in there. And there's gonna be something right there off the side. Gotta grab my shovel and give it a little pry. Alright, sorry about the jostling. Alright. Well, might be deeper. Okay. Okay, shovel. Go a bit deeper here. Maybe it's just some trash, but we'll see. So this was ringing up super well. It was 9091, which is that silver sign. You know, what is it I'm chasing? Probably a nail or something. Oh, there it is. Square nail. Super. Alright, that's a good hole. 1924 nickel, looks beautiful. It had the penny sitting on it though, so it's got a funny penny scar. And there is King George V, and of course King George VI. Awesome. Well, my buddy Steve said there is some old stuff over here, so let's keep going. Alright guys, well, there's a number of times today when I've dug a plug and I thought I had a nice signal. It says it's deep and it disappears on you, and this one kind of did the same, but I ended up finding it. Take a look. It's very, very small. Looks like one of those lighter strike wheels that you would put on a lighter. Interesting, eh? Yeah, anyway, it was ringing up in the 90s, high 80s to 90s, and disappeared. And my Simplex just caught the edge of the plug right here. That's where it was sitting. yeah, sometimes these small items will ring up nice in the plug, or before you pull the plug over, and then they disappear on you. Frustrating today. I've had a few of those. I guess I need a more sensitive pinpointer, maybe. Alright, well, on to the next. Well, there's a coin for my American cousins. American quarter. And not very old, though. 1896, I think it says. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I haven't been finding too much good stuff. Lots of trash in here. But you gotta dig through that to get to the good stuff, I guess. So, I think I'm almost done for tonight. If I don't see you again, I'll catch you on the next hunt. And thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Well, I did get one more thing. Look at that. That's huge. Big old square nail. Man, that's big. Alright. Well, good morning. I'm back at the old fairgrounds area here outside the arena. And I thought I'd follow the path along and see how I could get something. I got a couple of pennies so far. I can't get very close. There's all fence along here. Got a good signal. And then it disappeared because it was stuck to my shovel. There it is. So it's a quarter. Not sure how old it is. Well, oh, 85. That's not bad. Alright, very good. Let's keep hunting. Alright, well, I had a 7172 tone, and this makes sense. This is a skateboard bearing, and, well, right in this little parking lot thing here. I guess you can see that there now. There used to be a temporary skateboard park, and the town, thankfully, has built a nice modern one with some permanent structures and stuff. So, alright, well, times progress, and you can see evidence of the past brought back to life. Well, I'm under a big old maple tree right here, and I dug all that stuff out so far out of this spot. It looks like it was an old garbage bag down underneath the roots here. It's a little hard to get at, and I believe it's going to be all garbage. What do you think? Not a bag full of treasure. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to give up on this one. Look at all the stuff I've got in here. It's bottle caps, plastic, peanuts. Yeah, it was given a pretty good signal, and I thought, oh, it's got to be something good. Definitely not. It's trash. Alright, well, I'll throw it away properly. Well, I got some coffee money. There's a Toonie. It was about an inch deep right in here, and it's ringing up 85 to 88. 1996 Toonie. I was hoping to get a lot more of those along here. There's a variety of reasons it could have come. The skateboard kids could have dropped it. A lot of fireworks shows were done here a while back before the houses encroached upon the fairgrounds. And of course, the fair. Lots of reasons. Alright, well, let's hope there's more. Alright, well, as you can see, there are roots in the ground that you have to dig around. I don't know if you can see down in there. I was going after what appears to be a tin or aluminum can. Well, it's going to stay. There's no way I'm going after that. Alright, well, a lot of work for nothing, but fun. Alright, well, I thought I'd show you a penny. I've been digging a lot of pennies. I wanted to talk about the difference between an older copper penny, a copper penny that's more modern, and then again the more modern zinc pennies. And with the Simplex, I've been pretty happy with 2.76, so I haven't updated to 2.77 or 2.78. And the reason why I didn't do 2.78 is there's a little warning on there. It says if you're happy with 2.76, don't do this. So I think there was a lot of people complaining they were used to what the signals were giving before, so they kind of tried to adjust and please people. I think knock the macros into pleasing people. Anyway, so I want to talk about pennies. This is a nicer, older penny. It's a 1962 Young Liz. And it's the oldest penny I've got in this little area here. Well, it was ringing up in the 80s. Sometimes would dip down into the 70s, and sometimes just dip up into the 90s. And that's a pretty strong signal, so I thought I'd dig it. it could have been maybe a Toonie. And the older or the newer copper, the ones that are from like 92 and back into the 70s and so on, they'll ring up 78, 79, sometimes creep up into the 80s. The zinc pennies, they ring up about 65, sometimes down to the low 60s, and sometimes up to about 67. So you can distinguish those pennies pretty good with the 2.76. There's going to be a lot of different Simplex models out there now. Alright, well, I'm going to head back towards the car. Maybe I'll get something on the way back. Alright, well, this is in an old spot, and I got a really nice tone. Listen to this. Well, it was ringing up in the 90s. I just loosened the plug, and now it's ringing up 70. Maybe it's a penny. Alright, well, let's see what we got. Oh, and I was right. You see, that's one of those copper pennies, and the reason why I stopped to film this was because it was ringing up 90, like in the 90s, and I thought for sure it's going to be a quarter or silver or something. And then I loosened the plug and it turned into a copper penny. That's pretty funny. Anyway, nothing else there. Righto. Alright guys, look what I just dug. It's pretty odd. It looks very purposely bent. Like take a look at that. There's no way that happened on accident. And I'm not sure about this part. This part looks like it could have been bent right there. So it's probably flat on the bottom. I don't know, it's cut funny. I don't know. There's a hole there. Yeah, there's a hole there. Maybe this is could have been a latch or a handle. I'm not sure. It's kind of neat. Alright, an old relic. Unidentifiable. Could have been a spout too. I don't know. Alright. Not a shoehorn. It's bent too much. Alright. Well, back to life.